last time on the Adventures of Gaia. We were staying in a hotel in Megalopolis as we waited for Relinor to locate the coin. Poppy dragged us to a dance party, where we also spent some time training new skills. Relinor confided in Poppy that he had lost his wife and believed she died millions of years ago, and Poppy handled it beautifully by suggesting beer.
Yep. Getting pretty great at this friendship stuff, Doctor.
You certainly are, Poppy. I also had a talk with Poppy regarding my concerns about the coins, and, well, Shiny, as we don't know what will happen when he has them all. Just as I was explaining this to Poppy, along with her asking about the game show host on TV seemingly became possessed by Kareh and told us we had to look for the coins and win the game so that the others wouldn't win. Naturally, I smashed the TV.
But don't worry, Doctor, it was Relinor's TV, so it's fine. I don't actually think he knows how to use it.
Indeed. Poppy assured me that Shiny is good and she trusts him, but agreed to be careful. Just as she left the room for more breakfast beer, I heard a strange noise coming from the bathroom.
Then Gideon takes like the very tip of the sword and just kind of like...
Okay, you draw your cane sword out and you just kind of start pushing the door open.
I'll do it.
And you hear this clink, clink, clink. And you open it up, the door goes...
Oh, please don't be zombies.
It's the wash tub. You open it up to an empty washroom. There's the sink on the right-hand side. There's the bathtub on the left-hand side. But you could swear with your acute hearing and sense of smell.
Can I roll hearing and smell?
By all means, roll it again.
It's a 55 with just regular success.
Okay. Even so, you can swear you can barely hear the sound of scraping metal and some rattling and clinking down the pipes of the sink.
If I walk over to it and like lean over it, does it do anything?
Okay, you walk up.
This is why you need to read comic books.
You put your goat face over it. Your goat face is like this because the eyes don't work and the tongue sticks out. You're like, the goat face looms over. You can hear some.
Does it sound like it's getting away, or?
It sounds like it's going away. Yeah. Whether that's just the. Sometimes buildings, especially in the median to the core, where the median meets the core in places like Marquette or places like the Athara cluster, the plumbing they have plumbing, but it's not that good. It makes creaking noises, groaning noises, and with a guy's in with the acute hearing that you have, you're quite used to hearing, almost like listening to the digestive system of a patient, the digestive system of the building you're in.
Yeah.
The deeper you get into the core, of course, the more high tech everything is, the more technologically advanced it is, and you don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he'd wait until the sound like fully goes away as much as it can, and then if it doesn't come back, then he leaves with the intention of talking to Poppy about this later.
Suddenly, at the door.
Is it okay? He moves
house
up to
cleaning.
The door. He moves up to the door. He doesn't open it. From the other side, can I roll?
The door opens. A little cleaning bot comes in. So, house cleaning. Change your towels. Change your sheets.
Gideon like turns in the direction of the TV and turns back to the robot and says,
you have problem with TV.
It was like that when we got here. Thank you, and he leaves.
Okay, you leave. All right, you're all back. You're all down in the lounge or restaurant for the Plaza Hotel. It is a nice enough place. Okay. You see Mr. Shiny and Relinor are playing some kind of chess game.
The doctor didn't
made a thing. They're making moves.
Doctor didn't tell me about a present.
Relinor makes a move. Mr. Shiny goes, takes the pieces. Shiny. You wouldn't be cheating, Mr. Shiny, would you? Uh-huh.
Okay, any ideas that the doctor brought up that Shiny could be bad are completely vanished away with his hilariousness of display. Are there any bugs or flowers nearby?
Yes, every table has a flower.
I just take one.
Okay.
Okay, I go over to the misfit group that I hang out with.
What are you talking about? We're a great crew.
Here's Shiny. I got you this.
He takes it, boom, puts it on his chest.
You look great. Mr. Shiny does not cheat. Just so you know.
Huh.
However, he can act casual when needed. Kind of. That's the casual song.
Very casual.
What meal is it actually?
It is lunch.
Oh, good. Lunch beer. Okay.
'Tis been 18 days.
Do you know if there's a comic book store here? Or comic book library? Or something?
What looks at you like this?
No. Wasn't the doctor supposed to be right behind me?
Oh. Evidently, but after a couple minutes, you see he comes down.
Oh, okay. What took so long?
Bathroom. And he sits down.
Does the doctor look like... Wait, do I care? Oh, I do. Does the doctor look like he is cleaned or brushed or anything one might do in the loo?
Roll detective.
296. I rolled a 75.
With your detective eyes,
Yeah.
you do not see any way, shape, or form how the doctor has cleaned himself, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he was cleaning himself. Maybe he got sick.
Oh.
He has a guy suit, and there's no toilet anyway, so he wasn't doing that kind of business. That
Wait a minute.
Very, very rare Geisens do.
The doctor has a guy suit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Should we go find a comic book about things? Or, wait, how is the whisper network going on there, Eleanor?
You don't know if Rillin was embarrassed or not. The look on his face is hard to read.
It's okay if it hasn't worked yet. It happens.
He grumbles like the sound of two large boulders scraping together. I do not know where the Cabal is hiding your coin, but wherever it is well protected, and not many people know of it.
I have an idea. Now that I'm a mental person like you, what if there was a guy? Remember the main guy, the doctor that we saw, that he came in between the robot and Relinor. There were the other bad guys, and there was the one bad guy with the guns. Oh, I really want those guns. They came in. He looked like something. He seemed to be in charge. What was his name? Ooh, I make my memory. Oh, crap. I forgot his name.
Relinor says, the leader of the Black Cabal in this area, and the second command only to DeGroon, is a Geisen by the name of Vernier.
That's his name.
That would be the one that I believe Poppy is referring to, yes.
We should go in his brain. He'll know.
If the coin is anywhere, the coin is with him.
Yeah.
The problem is Vernier is a strange Geisen that is immune to mental effects.
Okay, but what if we think of the people that were with him when we were all trapped, and one of them might see him? Like, who's this DeGroon person?
DeGroon is the leader of the Black Cabal.
Oh.
A well-renowned Shadow Blade.
I don't know what's with the blade things. Guns are so much better. Okay, then who's under the Vamir guy?
He's dead.
He's dead?
Aye.
Did you kill him?
I think that the majority of, yes, the majority of the men accompanying him, if you remember, Poppy, were slain.
I forgot that part.
Mhm.
He was slain when I rescued you.
That you killed him then.
Right.
We should have asked him about the coin first.
Had I known.
Okay. From now on, first we ask them about the coin, then you can kill them. Okay?
I'll do my best, madam. He bows and takes a sip of his beer.
Hey, do I have beer?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good.
Lunch beer.
Lunch beer.
Indeed,
All
lunch
right.
beer. The Cabal has been smart. They have not gathered together in large groups since the Angels attacked their main headquarters. They have gone silent. They operate in cells. No more of 2 or 3. Anytime they abandon a group, it's easier to kill them.
So wait, you've killed everyone then? So maybe the coin is just somewhere.
Hardly. They're like cockroaches. The more you kill, the more spring up.
What's a cockroach?
It is an insect.
Oh, okay.
In all the realities I've been to, a very prolific one. He looks off thinking about why that might be.
Cockroaches.
Ew. Okay, enough talk about bugs. So,
Okay, you hear some rattling from the kitchen. Some
is that
bar
lunch?
staffer complaining. The server comes over and says, "Would you like something else?" He says. He's dressed in a bow tie. Got green skin, white hair.
Probably more beer.
Coming up. Runs off to the taps. Bro, something wrong with the carburetor. Leave it alone. Eleanor says, "I do not know if we'll be able to find them."
I have a question. Is the noise in the kitchen similar at all to the scuttling that Gideon heard?
Well, just as you're just kind of cock your head. You're going to wait a minute. What's going on over there? And all of a sudden there's a scream
Oh boy.
Oh,
and a clatter and a bunch of shattering glass and a 10-foot metallic snake
Oh!
with red eyes and dark polished black metal and huge pincers on its head is hovering up and goes and scans your table.
wait, where'd it come from? What? Where's this?
Came out of the sink. The server goes, the taps start spewing water all over the place.
What the heck?
Scanning target found.
All right, so here is the bar. And from behind the bar, over Eleanor's shoulder, behind a snake, a giant, angry-looking snake
Oh, okay. I thought it came out of the kitchen.
came out of the sink back here.
Oh.
And from behind the kitchen, these doors fly open, and you see more metallic snakes
Oh no.
Not more.
and dripping strange foods.
Oh, good. I love
Eleanor
it.
turns. He draws his short sword.
I pull my guns out. 961 is my initiative.
He's just turning around as Poppy flips her guns up in almost quicker than almost half the time it takes to blink an eye. And the red eyes on the snake start to glow. As some energy builds.
Pew pew.
387, which still doesn't beat anything, but
I do not like gross things in the sink. Oh no! Critical failure!
oh really?
Yep, but I recover.
Okay, you just brought your gun up, and fortunately, the top of it hit the table as you're bringing it up, and it got caught. You get one shot out of your gun on your left hand.
I would like to use my fast reload reacquire from next round.
Okay, take your offhand first.
Critical.
Okay, pow! You shoot at the creature. A shield comes up, bounces the bullet off. With a dexterous quickness, you curse, you shoot, you curse, you bring it up again and start shooting as Relinor getting up and drawing his sword and going towards him. Relinor goes flying at the one closest to him that came out of the sink. His sword buries into the force field, but the creature shrugs his head to the side and throws Relinor over the bar into the glasses and mirror, shattering it. With a loud thud and shatter, Relinor hits it and falls behind the bar. The creature, the strange snake thing, turns. He looks in your direction. There's also two of them coming from the kitchen.
Okay, whichever one's closest, Gideon's gonna try to take a swing at. And that's a 17.
Okay, you go running towards the beast. With a 95, it fails. Ooh. You before it's looking at Relinor where he's flicked him over the bar there, and you were able to stab it in the side, and the sword actually pierces into the armor. There's a 20% chance your sword breaks in the middle. 60, it does not. Okay, you stab in. There's like kind of a zodding and like electricity kind of sparks out. You seem to have struck something semi-vital in the snake. Okay, the other two snakes from the kitchen rear up. Their red, beady eyes, insect-like eyes, kind of start to glow, and lasers go flying out. But Mr. Shiny jumps up and makes a force field.
Oh, Shiny! Thank goodness.
Makes a force field across here, and the lasers bounce off. All right, Poppy, you may now roll your fast reload require.
Okay, I'm gonna use the blaster pistol.
If you want to fire on this one here, you have a -100 because Gideon is in the way. The snake's pretty big. It loops up pretty high in the air. You can shoot it in various spots.
Yeah,
but if you critically fail, you're going to shoot Gideon.
Don't shoot.
I'm sorry in advance, Doctor, if I shoot you in the butt. Okay. To heck. Oh, goodness. All right. Pew. 76. That is a critical.
All right, you shoot it.
And it's sensory.
After Gideon stabs it, you pick your gun back up and take aim. You shoot it right in the beady eye. And it shatters and parts of it explode. Gideon jumps on the ground. Boom! You explode it.
Can I go back to shooting some of the other ones?
There's a force field between you and them.
Oh. How did I just shoot the last one?
I didn't quite cover that.
Oh, okay.
And it is next round.
This is crappy. Okay.
These snakes rear up and scan Shiny in particular.
I think target acquired.
In a deep, gravelly, robot-y voice.
Bad snake.
And they start slithering forward towards Mr. Shiny in this direction, over the tables. Mr. Shiny goes,
You get behind me, Shiny. I'll protect you.
Problem is they're behind this force field. They're kind of bumping into it and whatnot.
Yeah, but I have Psychic Blade. So.
Oh, okay.
265.
Gideon, you're on the other side of the force field. Do you want to try and stab at one of them?
Yeah, if he's within range, then yeah, totally. I'm gonna say he goes for two-handed this time because it seemed to have worked well enough. So.
Okay. Gideon, you go, you grab the sword in both hands, you run at him. What's your initiative?
Be 356.
Before either of you can move or attack, however, a giant dark-sized warrior jumps over the bar and cleaves at the snake, moving in a strange blur faster than you've ever seen. The snake, with a 91, gets severed into multiple pieces.
Oh.
And falls upon the ground and sparks.
Whoa. That's Relinor?
Yep. He's partly transparent. He's moving like a blur.
You should have taught me that. Could have used that.
And Gideon, as you run forward, you stab the one that Relinor also slain. You're like, oh, thanks, Relinor. And this one that's left goes
Retreat.
Quick, kill it!
and
somebody.
starts slithering back into the kitchen.
Oh, can we stop it or no?
Yeah, I'm going after it. Jerk. Shiny, put down your force field!
Shiny goes. He drops a force field.
Ooh, it's pew pew time
dead.
then.
Dead.
Relinor seems to be standing there with some anger management issues. Okay, the restaurant's in tatters. The people, the servers are holding glass and they're getting up and crawling out. And people are screaming and running, and tables are flying over. Poppy, you start beelining it, just sprinting after this snake that goes back into the. It kind of try to slither backwards into the kitchen and knocks off the kitchen door. And it does that. Relinor turns, and Mr. Shiny goes, follows after you. Gideon, I take it you follow as well?
Yeah, I mean, is it disappearing into the sink or just back into the kitchen?
It's disappearing back into the kitchen.
Yeah, and then he follows.
Okay, so you're all following. Poppy, you got your guns. You're taking shots. Bullets are kind of bouncing off of the force field here and there. Partly off its metal. Some sparks come out. And you see it goes down into the kitchen. You come into the kitchen. It's a very small kitchen with very slippery kind of red rouge kind of tiles. There's a main wooden cutting table in the middle. Deep fryers on the right-hand side. There's sinks on the back with some kind of dishwasher, and you see there's a dead cook on the ground with blue blood pooling around it, and another one hiding in the corner behind the deep fryer, and the metallic serpent kind of slithers around directly to your left and into what looks to you like a storeroom. And you're going as it goes right through a trap door in the ground that seems to have broken out of.
Great, I'll use that dead body to give myself some jumping purchase, and I'm jumping after the snake.
Okay.
Into the snake hole?
Down to the snake hole.
Oh, good.
Okay, what's your
We got
movement
snakes
speed?
in the drain.
Tired of these.
In the mother effing drain.
I think I should get a plus for that one.
Okay. I think you do too.
I already gave you my plus
one.
So, I mean,
Thank you.
What's your movement speed?
74.4.
Okay, it sadly has a much faster movement speed than that. It slithers down. You run, Mr.
I'll just
Relinor.
blindly shoot because it's I'm doing the sensory mental shots. I'm not really worried about killing anybody.
Okay,
I'll
you're
just
still
blast them
blasting it here and there. One of the blasts hits the microwave. The microwave goes ding. It goes following down this. Relinor goes around. It goes to hit it and cuts a huge big part of it. But the rest of it goes. It goes down the shaft, down the trap door in the ground.
And we can't go through that.
It will take some negotiation. You could fit one person at a time, but it's not like a quick thing.
Why didn't you teach me face?
Relinor standing there, stops buzzing and moving around.
Ooh.
hours.
Can I try dominating it? Does it have a name?
You may try.
Okay. I need a 216. 52. Stupid snake.
All right. What is Poppy's psionic avatar, if any?
Oh. She hasn't made one yet. She's not mental enough yet. So
Gold light goes out of her eyes. She turns and looks and tries to dominate with a critical, if I recall.
Yep.
All right. You gain purchase into its mind. It's strange as a strange mind. It's like walking through weird metallic corridors, but you've gained purchase to it. It's trying to flee. You hear it say to itself in its head.
Anything's going to be against what it wants, so I'm going to tell it to come back. So it gets a save. I got a critical.
Indeed it does.
Nothing else will really be good, so.
Okay, it's resisting you slightly. It can't. It's not running away any further, but it's not coming towards you. It seems like it's frozen in place, down in somewhere where I think it's safe. Here, it's safe.
It should tell me who sent it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Gideon, you're there by now. Everyone's there. Mr. Shiny's there. The other cook is he's hiding behind the deep fryer. You see the one cook got his face torn off when one of the snakes came through.
Ooh, was that the one I jumped over? Jumped on?
Thick blue blood is pooling on the red tile.
Is the other cook hurt?
Not as far as you could tell.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys look down. You're kind of like, what the heck? This trapdoor looks like there's like it looked like there was sacks of potatoes on top of it, and they got pushed to the side. And it looks like this trapdoor is here. And you would have thought in a kitchen like this, you thought it would have been a grease trap, but it actually looks like it's a trapdoor, and there's a small little shaft with metal rungs on the right side, and it goes down about 20, 30 feet into a very dimly lit, looks like some kind of substructure.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down.
Okay, you, Relinor.
My new boot's dirty. Oh, it's gonna be slimy. I know it's gonna be slimy, Doctor.
I can go first.
I'm already going down.
Okay, he snorts. Relinor has a bunch of different kind of snorts. That snort was the snort of amusement.
Oh, good.
Okay, you. I take it you holster your pistols.
No, holster one.
Okay, you climb down. You see the snake is huddled in a corner. You're in a strange kind of weird metallic corridor. It's imminently Megalopolis-ish. It's like a polished aluminum without the rivets. It's got a slight curve to the ceiling, but there's all like dirty dirt and grit and like rust, something like rust on it, and it goes off in two different directions. It's dimly lit, and the spiders are going. Not a spider. You see that the metallic snake is kind of rolling around. It's trying to get out of the thrall of your mind, but it's bathed in your kind of gold light. Relinor jumps down. Sing! He picks up his sword.
The current Megalopolis, or I guess it's built on top of the older stuff, right? Wasn't that the...
It looks like it is, yes.
So beneath this would be like Old City.
Correct.
Okay.
I would like to return to the question I wanted to ask it in the second or third round. Second round that I was dominated is who sent it. It should tell me who sent it. I don't have telepathy.
Mega brain.
Oh, dang it.
I thought that was
Matt,
the guy.
that stupid robot sent it. I thought someone killed it. Who killed it? Someone killed it.
It was the gang.
Oh, they didn't do a good job. Useless cabal. Okay. Pew.
Okay. You shoot it. Sparks come out. It powers down and lies there lifeless.
Is it gross down
see,
here? Like
you see
water
a
gross?
cook's head peeks out over the trapdoor. You guys okay down there?
Yeah.
I'm leaving. Bye. I quit.
Sir, can you tell us where this goes?
I don't know. You hear his voice echoing.
Can you pass me my beer?
He runs off.
Oh, dang it.